Truth Provider says no sound. Asking about the no sound. Remember, so my location here gives us a pretty good vantage point of the boats. However, there is so much music going on. You know, the parties and the kids having fun and the kids dancing. There's a lot of music, my friend. So the only sound we have is the sound from my headset. Okay, and I hope music doesn't seep in. All right, I'm trying to take as many precautions as possible to limit the music into the stream. Yesterday we didn't have any issue, and hopefully that continues again today. Welcome to LA Floats, everybody. Welcome to LA Floats. My name is Peter. They call me the caveman for some reason. And we are having another lazy day at the beach. Now, Josh was going to go live from LAX. However, he has not yet recovered fully. Remember, he had to end the show early on Saturday, so we're wishing him all the best. So instead of LAX, I was going to go live from Miami International. However, the weather is just so iffy. The winds are continuing to favor the 27s and runway 26. That's west flow at Miami Airport. So, threat of thunderstorms, the airport ops, the flow, west flow instead of east flow happening out there. So, all right, boats on the Caveman channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Welcome to the start of the month, June 1st, 2026. Again, I say welcome to LA Floats Live. LA Floats on the Caveman channel. I'm the Caveman. They call me Peter. Wait a minute, I got that reversed. I'm Peter. They call me the Caveman. You see, I'm losing my identity. Goodness gracious. Hello, everybody. I'm happy to see every single one of you join us. We have Tiburona. Welcome to the Caveman channel, the Director's Lounge channel, the Tomfoolery channel, and today the LA Floats Miami Edition channel. We have Ice Bear. Good to see you. Good to see our German viewers out there that join us on a regular basis on the main LA Flights channel. Welcome to the secondary channel, Caveman, blah, 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 blah. I'm just repeating myself now. We have Mr. Free 1985. There are any ships here? Yes. We're going to have, I think, 4 cruise ships leave the port of Miami. One has left dock. These are some of the world's largest cruise ships. I mean, they are amazing. As we wait for the big cruise ships, we'll take a look at the little ships and the jet skis and all that good stuff as we wait for those massive cruise ships. The goal for today is to capture the 4 cruise ships live on air. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day, having a lazy Monday at the beach with LA Floats. We have Sean says, this floats my boat. I love that. That's cool. We have Michael Brothers says, hello, Peter and everyone. Michael Brothers, as usual, on LA Flights. Welcome to LA Floats. Great to have you on board. Blue Side Up says, more boats indeed. So it looks like the winds are going to be more favorable for us on, I think, starting Wednesday, starting Thursday. I think more likely on Thursday. We'll go back to plane spotting from Miami this Saturday, as long as we get the action on runway 9er. And of course, once Josh is feeling 100% better, we'll have lots of LAX coverage on LA Flights. Okay, my friends? Again, I say for those of you joining us, Josh was supposed to go live today, but he's not feeling his 100%, so that's why we're not having LA Flights at LAX. We're having boats on the Caveman channel. So we're wishing Josh all the best. I hope everyone has Josh in your thoughts. Speedy recovery, Josh. Oh my goodness, we have VFall 80 says, by the way, that's Las Vegas. That's Luxor. VFall 80 says, you can't see these ships without wanting to be aboard one. The cruise bug bit Peter, 100%. Never been a cruise guy, but yeah, I am wanting to take a cruise one day in the future. Hopefully that happens. We'll see what happens. Listen, life's too short, right? Life is too short to take ourselves too seriously. We're having a lazy day at the beach. Who knows, maybe one day we'll have a lazy week on board of a cruise. Look at that, that's pretty cool. It looks like no one's driving it, huh? Or sailing it, or shipping it, or whatever it's called, whatever the nautical term is. For those of you joining us, we're not claiming to be any experts in nautical things, okay? We're not claiming to be any experts. We're just a couple of av geeks that went to the beach to spot some boats. That's all we're doing, my friends. That's LA Floats. You know, even LA Flights Live, we never claim to be experts. We're not pilots. We're not traffic controllers. We're just av geeks plane spotting on behalf of many other av geeks around the world. So that is a very cool boat leaving on a government cut. That's what the channel's called. The channel, you know, the waterway, the thingy. That's pretty cool. We're no experts, right? We're just a couple of av geeks having a lazy day at the beach. Hey, Sean says hello. Saying hello to Paul. Will, is it saying? You saying hello to Paul? Sean says hello from a sunny Essex. Great to have you on board, friend. We have Jen in Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Jen. We have Girl Boss. Howdy to ya. Welcome to LA Floats. Beth, correct. No incoming ships. We're talking about the cruise ships just outgoing. We have 4 cruise ships leaving the port of Miami very, very soon. I think we have a plane. Look at this. We have American 113 on final for runway 30. You know, from our El Dorado plane spotting location out there in Miami, the El Dorado furniture store. We would not be able to see this plane. That's why it's not really worth plane spotting out there right now. Look at that. That is American 113 traveling at 175 knots. A 9-hour, 25-minute flight from Barcelona. Hey, Craig. Good afternoon. As we do a bit of plane spotting. There you go. A little bit of everything. We're more than boats on LA Floats. Yeah. LA Floats, Miami edition. And we have Salise joining us on the phone right now. So Can Tag just landed in Omaha. Shined the light in spirit. Fantastic. You know, I think I've been to Omaha. I'm not 100% sure if I have. I think I've been there. I think I landed in some, you know, obscure airport one day. Let's take a look. Let's go. And I think I got bored one day and just did a spontaneous trip somewhere. I think it was like Wyoming or something. Sometime last year. I do that sometimes. Look at that. Is that AI driving the boat? What do you think? We have Swamp Fuel 20 says, cavemen love boats. Well, this one certainly does. We have Dave in Bangor, Maine. Says, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Good afternoon. Hey, Monica, saying hello. Hello to you, Monica. Happy Monday. Thank you for joining us. Hey, John. John says, hey, Peter, happy beach day to you. I'm loving this. I'm happy. You know something? I'm so happy to hear that from our regular viewers. You know, I love that. Absolutely love that. This is completely new for us. You know, this is absolutely new. We're not claiming to be any experts by any means. In the nautical terms, nothing like that. We're just boat spotting. You know, we're just having fun. And I'm happy to know that the regular viewers, the regulars in the LA Flights family are loving what they're seeing. As we take a little bit of break, you know, a little break of the planes. All right, let's take a look. Look at this big cruise ship here. We got a helicopter. There you go. We have this one. And okay, let's go for it. We have Carnival Conquest in front of our cameras. Let me know if you hear any music, my friends. Any music. We cannot have any music. Wow, look at that, you guys. Wow, look at that. Let me zoom out. Isn't that amazing? Look at that amazing, incredibly large vessel. Carnival Conquest, my friends. We're looking at a 110,000 ton Conquest class cruise ship. So that's the class of ships, the Carnival Conquest. Part of the Conquest fleet. Class, sorry. Built in 2002, stretching 953 feet long, she accommodates up to 3,966 guests and is famous for her livery, French Impressionist-themed decor. Wow. We must have pictures from inside. Wow. Do you guys want me to zoom in? Hey, Learning Chords, I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Great to know that you're watching. I love that. I love the fact that our regular viewers are loving this. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, so almost 4,000 guests. That's a big ship. So it's, let's see, that is a lot. Reaches cruising speed of 22 knots. 13 passenger decks. Goodness gracious. Oh, wow. A dedicated 24-hour pizzeria. Sorry. Pizzeria. Do you guys want to know a story? So, listen. Well, should I say it? Maybe not. Pizza. Goodness gracious. Let's see. 24-hour pizzeria. Let's take a look. We have... Working on it. Hey, look at this. Working on it. Celebrating a big 21 months of tomfoolery fun. We need LA Float San Diego edition. Yes, absolutely. Long Beach edition. Los Angeles has some pretty good marinas out there that we can do our thing. But nothing compares to Miami, though. I think working on it. Oh my goodness. I think I'll choose Miami. I think. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Oh, pilot boat. Let's see. Do we have the pilot boat? Oh, it could be on the other side, right? Look at that. For those of you joining us, I stumble on my words. For those of you joining us, we're looking at a massive ship here. We're looking at Carnival Conquest, built back in 2002, stretching 953 feet long. She accommodates almost 4,000 guests. Look at that. Seaward, yes. I've been to Seaward, Bobby. I've been to Seaward. Seaward is a great place. And yeah, we can do some boat spotting out there. Nothing like Miami, though. Nothing like Miami. Like Seaward, they get their cruise ships, but it's like like a few times a month. Here, it's daily action. Aviation spotter. LA Floats should visit Cape Canaveral near Orlando. Okay, if we take this a little more seriously, like years down the line or whatever, you know, it's not going to happen today, but we're definitely going to have to travel, right? LA Floats, Orlando edition, going up there. LA Floats, Alaska edition. LA flights. Are there cruise ships in Hawaii? I feel like they would have some cruise ships in Hawaii, no? I think that would be pretty cool. 141 likes. Let's see if we can cross 200 likes before we lose sight of Carnival Conquest. If you guys are joining us, welcome to LA Floats Miami edition. Josh was supposed to go live today from LAX. However, our main man out there in LA is not feeling well. The reason why he ended Saturday's show early, he's not recovered from that yet. So we're going to wish him all the best. I wanted to go plane spotting from Miami International on LA Flights Live. However, the threat of thunderstorms today looks like the biggest thunderstorm day of the week. And the fact that we have west flow at Miami International instead of east flow we decided to take the show out to the port of Miami instead on the Caveman channel. So the winds are starting to look more favorable later in the week, so we can go out to do some plane spotting at Miami International. Looks like the winds are going to be favoring runway 9er, starting possibly as early as Wednesday, definitely on Thursday. So we'll have Thursday for some Miami plane spotting on LA flights. Okay, my friends, we're going to do a long show. We're going to have a complete show, 8, 9, 10 hours long. We're going to have a lot of fun on Thursday. Hopefully the weather doesn't change on us, but as of right now, the winds are looking a lot favorable for the Thursday show. Look at that. I love that. I think this is so cool. Learning Chords, are you still watching? What do you think about this? We have 3 more cruise ships at port. Carnival Conquest is now doing a whopping 14 knots. They are really trying to get out of here. Wow, look at this. So entertainment, right? So Carnival Conquest offers a Punch Liner Comedy Club. There you go. For those of you who like that. Twister Water Slide. Let's see if I can zoom into this, okay? Let's take a look at the water slide. You see that Twister Water Slide? So that is Twister Water Slide. A mini golf course. Goodness gracious. It has it all. And poolside movies on the big screen. So you're just swimming around, watching a movie. I think that's fantastic. There's people already waiting in line for the water slide. Can we spot the golf course? Oh, we had a Shine the Light yesterday. Did you guys know that we had the first ever Shine the Light from a cruise ship yesterday on the main LA flight show? So, you know, Shine the Light, right? We are calling it Shine Afloat. Shine Afloat. Let me know if you guys like that. Shine Afloat for the cruise ships. The first ever Shine Afloat yesterday. I think that was so cool. Look at that. I would have expected more people on the up there, no? Hopefully the music isn't seeping in, you guys. Hey guys, I see your messages. Shine Afloat. Shine a light, but from a cruise ship. Wonder of the Seas. That's going to be an amazing, massive cruise ship leaving the port of Miami in the next few minutes. Don't miss. If you have to see one, you have to see Wonder of the Seas. And listen, we have a Virgin Voyage cruise ship leaving the port of Miami. I think they look so cool. It's just like seeing a Virgin A350 or something. I mean, it's the same feel. I like that. As an AV geek, I appreciate that. Wow, look at that. A whopping 14 knots, eh? Oh, there's the pilot boat, you see? So the pilot boat, there's a maritime expert on board Carnival Conquest helping the captain navigate out of the port. An expert in high tides, low tides, ocean currents, the weather, etc., etc. And once Carnival Conquest is off the channel in open waters, the maritime expert boards the pilot boat via a pretty cool, what's known as Jacob's ladder. Thanks, Brad. Jacob's ladder. And climbs onto the small pilot boat, and they sail back to shore. Did we miss it? I want to see that. I want to see the Jacob's ladder. I always miss it. Why do I always miss it? Maybe we haven't missed it yet. Should I just stay with the pilot boat? I don't want to miss the maritime expert climbing out. Climbs out the side door. Yep, I want to see that. Who wants to see that? I want to stay here for that. Learning course, do you want to see that? Oh, man. Every time I zoom out, every time I look at something else, you know, it's done. And I'm like, oh, man, I missed it. I missed the Jacob's ladder. Oh, and look at this. Jacob's ladder is only for container ships, not cruise ships. For cruise ships, they open a door closer to the water. Okay, so we're not going to see the maritime expert climb down the Jacob's ladder. That's only for container ships. Thank you, Cat Nerd. Thank you. I read that message wrong then. Stay with it. So we'll still see the maritime expert climb out of a side door there. Do you see any doors opening? I don't see anything opening up. Legio Dykstra says, I want to see it. Yeah, there you go. Learning Course says, yes, I never heard of that. I'm loving this. So only the container ships have the ladder called Jacob's Ladder, but we'll still see the maritime expert open a door somewhere there and climb onto the pilot boat, the small pilot boat. I love that. I learned that back on Saturday, you know? You learn a lot doing this. I'm not claiming to be an expert. For those of you joining us, I'm not claiming to be any expert in nautical things. I'm just a crazy AF geek who's not an expert in aviation either. Just watching boats, having a lazy Monday afternoon, waiting for the storms to pass so that I can go back to the airport. And who knows, maybe if you guys like this a lot, we'll start an official channel called LA Floats, Miami Edition or something. We'll see. Also, bulk ships have them. Okay, so the Jacob's Ladder, container ships, and bulk ships. Thanks, Cat Nerd. Are they opening up a door? Oh, look at this, look at this. I think we have it. I think we have the expert. Am I fully zoomed in? Oh my goodness, I'm fully zoomed in. That's it. Oh, there you go. You see that? So the door's opening. And looks like they're lowering some sort of ladder. Now the pilot boat is getting close to Carnival Conquest. I'm fully zoomed in, you guys. I'm fully zoomed in. Wow, this is so cool. We need some interstellar music, no? Peter, quiet. You're going to get copyrighted. Learning Chords, joining the memberships, becoming a member. Welcome aboard the Poly Club here on the Tomfoolery channel of LA Flights, the channel that we can just hang out. The LA Flights family can just hang out and have fun. Not saying that we don't have fun on LA Flights, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Fully zoomed in, you guys, and we are focused. That is pretty far. I think that's quite far. Yeah, that is maximum zoom. Yep, that's it. There he goes, there he goes. The maritime expert is leaving Carnival Conquest. That is a cool job, man. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. That's cool. We got to have one of those maritime experts on the show, no? What do you think? So it looks like Carnival Conquest slowed down to 9 knots to make that possible. So they slow down. The big cruise ship slows down to make the transfer a little easier. Thanks, Truth Provider. So yeah, look at that. It slows down. What do you think? Should we start having guests on LA Floats? We'll have cruise ship captains. We'll befriend a Carnival captain named Captain Jim or something. He's going to be German. And for some reason, he's not going to like me. I don't like you, Peter. So I'm going to have all sorts of captains to say the same thing. I don't like you, Peter. 9. I don't like LA floats. I must go on different boat channels instead of yours. What do you think? Should we befriend captains? Have them shine the light for us? How about this? Do the horn thing. You know, the honking of the horn? Wow, look at that current, no? Looks like the pilot boat is, no, it looks like it's struggling, but it's not. It's just an illusion. Oh, hey, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Thanks so much, my friend. I'll take a look at that after today's broadcast. I love this. Tammy says, I love this channel. Welcome to LA Floats. Now, keep in mind, okay, this official channel is the Tomfoolery channel. We run the Director's Lounge when we're live on LA Flights. But I think LA Floats is, I think we need an official LA Floats channel, like a standalone channel. In time, my friends. We'll see what happens. That was so cool to see that. The next ship, let's take a look. Next ship, let's take a look at the radar. Whoa, the next one is coming out, my friends. The next one is getting closer and closer. The Wonder of the Seas. Fantastic. Wonder of the Seas. It's a massive cruise ship leaving port. We'll see it in the next, 10 minutes, I think. Maybe even less. Currently traveling at 5 knots on a heading of 114 degrees. That's as of 2 minutes ago. Ahoy there, Sarah. Ahoy. Now we have to see the pilot boat, the marine pilot, the marine expert. Yes. Jump onto the pilot boat after every cruise, after every cruise ship leaves the channel here. I think that has to be, we have to do that, right? We have to zoom in. Oh my goodness. Peter's struggling with the nautical terms. If I really go into this, we're gonna have to learn the nautical terms. Wow, look at that. Look how cool that looks. We'll zoom into the pilot boat as it gets closer and closer. Oh, look at this. This is cool. We have a little kite here. We have a Cessna 1. Looks like a 1, what is that? 162? 172? 172. 177 Cardinal. There you go. Oh, hold on. We are more than boats on LA Floats. Yeah? Y'all gonna know? More than boats. Okay, let me zoom out. Pilot boat getting closer and closer. Does anyone know the ship schedule for tomorrow? You know, every time I go live lately for LA Floats, I'm like, why don't I start earlier? You know, I'm having so much fun. I mean, 30 minutes has absolutely just flown by. Wonder of the Seas getting closer and closer to us. It's a massive cruise ship, my friends. Currently traveling at 7 knots. Tammy says nothing for tomorrow, Tuesday. Nothing, eh? Oh, my goodness. And the winds are not going to be favoring runway 9er at Miami International. There you go. You have the words pilot there. So that is the pilot boat. Hey, this is super cool. Thanks so much, Sarah. Ahoy! I'll also take a look at that. Thank you, Sarah. Oh. And we have working on it our wonderful moderator, thanking everyone for joining us here on LA Floats. You know, right now I'm thinking to myself, why didn't I go live earlier? Wow, look at that. A bit of a 2-for-1 special out there with Carnival Conquest and a massive container ship. That massive container ship has been out there for quite a while. Shannon with an E, look at this. We sailed out of Miami for the first time in November. I appreciate the preview of the port. Who knows, Shannon, if I'm here, who knows, maybe you'll shine the light. Yeah, shine afloat. They got some fixing the microphone here with my headset. Let me know if you can still hear it, okay? If not, I'm going to have to go mute. I'm going to have to go quiet. We have Oasis. Hold on a minute. Let's see. We have Wonder of the Seas getting closer and closer. We're going to see it in less than 5 minutes. Oh my goodness, I'm saying it right now. All right, let's take a look. Let's go over to the massive Oasis, Wonder of the Seas. Look at this. Let me get the water slide here. Look how many people are waiting in line. Is that fun? What do you guys think? Is that fun? They're waving. They're waving. Who knows? Maybe they see the camera. I don't know if, well, waiting in line. Wow, look how many people. Wow, we're looking at Wonder of the Seas. Wow. I'm waving back. I'm waving back. We should all wave at home right now, waving at them, wishing them a safe voyage. Look at those. Look at those stacks. Wow, look at that. It's really going. It's the boat that sounds like a train. Don't ask me why. Let's continue the tour of Wonder of the Seas. That's a pretty cool water slide. Look at that. Wow, you slide down the entire height of the ship. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. Registered in the Bahamas, Nassau. Wonder of the Seas, everyone. That's one of the world's largest cruise ships, built back in March of 2022. That's when it made its debut as part of Royal Caribbean's iconic Oasis class. The mega ship is essentially a floating city measuring almost 1,200 feet long. Look at this. Get ready. 235,000 tons. That's one of the largest ships we've seen yet in the past couple days. Let me zoom out here, my friends. Let me zoom out so you can see the massive size of that. One of the largest ships we've seen. 1,188 feet long. That's just about 362 meters for our international viewers. 18 decks, 16 accessible to guests, and cruises at 22 knots. Imagine that. That's a massive ship cruising at 22 knots. That's cool. Look at that. Thriller. We've seen this touristy boat. Look at that. We've seen that touristy boat in the past couple days. Today, I think that's the best. That's the best tour yet. Sailing, going right next to the Wonder of the Seas. That's $50 well worth it, I think. What do you think? Thriller, stealing the spotlight. $50 to go on board. It's $40 for children. Wow, that's so cool. There's so many things to see right now. I'm sorry, we're going to have to leave Thriller, but we have the pilot boat. Is that the pilot boat? I think it is. Oh, I think Thriller is a lot more fun right now. Look at that. 2-for-1 special with Thriller and Wonder of the Seas. Wow, people are having fun. $50, everybody. Who would go on Thriller? I think it's a definite win for me. $50, come on. The world's most exciting tour boats. I believe it. There's someone holding on for dear life. Oh my goodness. I like that. $50, everyone. I would do that. We need to see Thriller. Also, we saw yesterday, we saw Hurricane. So there's 3 boats, 3 speedboats in the fleet of that company. And let's see, where is the pilot boat? The pilot boat looks like it's still behind. Wonder of the seas. Looks like fun, Michael says. Looks like fun. What do you guys think? Can we cross the big 300 likes before the next cruise ship comes out? The next one might be the let's see. Do we have it leaving the port? No, not yet. We don't have any ships leaving the port yet. But we have two more. We have Norwegian Getaway, and we have MSC Seaside. Oh, that's interesting. I thought we were gonna have a Virgin cruise, but I guess not. Yeah, Norwegian Getaway and MSC Seaside. Okay. They're still at port. They have not left port yet. So we still have a bit of time. All right, so let me give you some facts here, okay? So, oh wow, this is cool. So the ship, there's so many people on board. So the maximum capacity is almost 7,000 guests. I'm not saying there's 7,000 people on that right now, but the maximum capacity is almost 7,000 guests. There's 8 different neighborhoods on Wonder of the Seas. There's Central Park. Oh, look at this. This is some of them, okay? So one of the neighborhoods is Central Park, an open-air garden featuring over 10,000 living plants. There's the Suite neighborhood, an exclusive, elevated area accessible only to royal suite class guests, complete with a private plunge pool and coastal kitchen restaurant. Wow, that's the exclusive. That's the Shishi Fufu neighborhood. We have Boardwalk, a seaside-inspired area featuring hand-carved carousel and an open-air aqua theater. That's cool. Boardwalk. And we have Royal Promenade, the ship's bustling main street for shopping, parades, and nightlife. That's just a few of the neighborhoods on board Wonder of the Seas. The Suite neighborhood. That's the Shishi Fufu. Wow, that's really cool. No music, my friends? No music? The Windjammer Buffet. Look at this. The massive onboard buffet has 1,048 seats. 300 more than any other ship in the fleet. That's a lot of seats there inside the Windjammer Buffet. 1,048 seats. There's also, including the Windjammer, there's 20 plus options for dining. I think that's so cool. Let me zoom out here. No music. Okay, that's good. That's good. No music. Thank you, Albatross. Great to have you on board for today. Welcome to LA Floats. Vegas Joe, great to see ya. Vegas Joe says we sail on the Enchanted Princess this coming December from Port Everglades. Who knows? It may be dark enough for us to shine the light as we sail by. Joe, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know about you, but I'm liking LA Floats. LA Floats Miami edition. Wow, look at that. All that smoke is coming from the smokestacks. Just being blown to our direction. Degas? Yes. Let's go for American Airlines. Look at this. American Airlines flying in from Rio de Janeiro. American 904. Landing on runway 30 as I try to speak over the very famous common song right now. A very familiar song, you know? You know, funny, I haven't seen the pilot boat. Haven't seen it. I thought this was it for a second, but no, this is not it. This is just a, a very fancy yacht. Only 20 away from crossing the first 300 likes. 300 likes, only 20 away. And yeah, that's why I filmed it, Degas. That one from Rio de Janeiro. That one a Degas mobile. Let's interview Degas right now. Degas, are you a cruise ship man? Would you go on a cruise? Hmm. You know, I've never been really a cruise ship guy, but I think after LA Float started, I think I would. I think I would. At least once. All right, so this is the guy says, I would go a one and done experience, not on top of my wish list though. You know, I'm the same way. All right, just adjusting my headset here. Hopefully no music. There's a song with a whistle. Oh my goodness, look at this. Peter, you missed an incredible sight at 4:52. Several dolphins were gracefully jumping in front of the bow, putting a spectacular performance. My goodness, why didn't no one tell me? What? Look at that. That would have been amazing. I'm sorry. All right, there's dolphins out there, my friends. There's dolphins. Small container ship passing along. Bruce, great to have you on board. Bruce Williams. And the Goss confirms we had dolphins 8 minutes ago swimming right alongside one of the cruise ships. Cruise ship Wonder of the Seas. JDD33, well, this is cool. Welcome to LA Floats. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Joe says, I saw them for a second, then he panned away. I'm sorry. I didn't see them. Oh, there you go. Next cruise ship, we're going to have to pay attention, right? We're going to have to really look close to see if we can recreate that. Shine the fins, Beckman7. Great to see you. Welcome to LA Floats. D in Cape Town, I agree. That's Cat Nerd's yacht. Cat Nerd has many, many yachts. Thanks to Gus. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Well, that hurts. Degas, you should have lied to me. You should have said, no, there was no dolphins. Holy cannoli. That was pretty cool. Let me show you, all of you. Okay, let me show you. You guys want to see the dolphins? Wow. Look at this. This is going to hurt, but here it is. For like 1 second, we captured this. What? That's a bonkers moment. Look at that. That's so cool. What do you think? Wow. All right, that means we have to pay attention to the next cruise ship, okay? And we'll zoom in. We'll see if we can recreate that. We have parasailing. They're much braver than me. What do you guys think? Are we going to have that moment again with the 2 remaining cruise ships still at port? Do you think we'll have a dolphin moment? Yes or no? We're going to try and recreate that. Yeah, there you go. Michael says, really cool. Beth, loving it. Lori, loving it. Cat Nerd says, highlight of the day. For like half a second, highlight of the day. D-Rock 2000 tried to steal the spotlight. Yeah, they tried to steal the spotlight, the Dolphins. Lori says, did that in Hawaii. It was so much fun, the parasailing. Looks like they're coming in. They're coming in. They're landing. Butter landing. 10 out of 10. I Caleb says 10 out of 10, but would still will never try. I'm on the same boat. However, I kind of promised Paul Williams, if Paul Williams ever makes it to Miami at the same time that I'm here, I agreed that I would go parasailing with Paul. That's pretty much the only condition. That's not for me. I'm deadly afraid of heights. All right, big news, everybody. Big news. The last two remaining ships have left port. Both of them. MSC Seaside and Norwegian Getaway. Norwegian Getaway will be the first one we see. MSC Seaside will be the last cruise ship we see today. World T says, I'll join ya. Tammy says, this channel rocks. We're going to try to dolphin spot. Okay, we now know that there's dolphins out here. We're gonna be zooming in. And cross your fingers, hopefully we get to see some dolphins like we did earlier. Look at this, for like 1 second, we saw dolphins along the Wonder of the Seas. Oh, wow, look at that. Hopefully we get to see that again. Now I know to look. Listen, you guys, for fun, just for fun, you guys, we have a Super Chat challenge in honor of, the goal is, the celebratory message is in honor of future dolphins, okay? In honor of future dolphins. There's a long time, there's no way, no way I'm going to remain live in 3 hours. But the challenge is there, you guys. If you want to help if you want to send some support to, as I lose my voice there, I'm sorry about that. If you want to send some support to the curly hair man back in LA, recovering from hopefully small health issue, and the caveman, the challenge is there, and we're celebrating future dolphins in the Super Chat challenge. Albatross14, €2 tip, says LA floats. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Peter. Thanks, Albatross14. Does anyone know the schedule for the cruise ships tomorrow? Does anyone know the schedule for cruise ships? Because of West Flow happening at Miami International, I won't be going out to do the plane spotting until I think Thursday. Okay, Thursday looks like a favorable wind day for us, and we'll have a complete show, 8, 9, 10 hours out there at the El Dorado Furniture Store location. Until then, I'll be here. According to, oh, look at this. According to Tammy, that's right. There's nothing. No cruise ships tomorrow. No ships on Wednesday either. Wow. There you go. No ships. Oh, my goodness. Thanks so much, Al. Al1000 says, LA floats helped me finish the DC3 Lego set. Fantastic, man. You got to send me pictures of it, okay? Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Let's see. Technically, ships casted off. They are still in ports. Ah, okay. There you go. I thought, all right. So, they cast it off. Yeah, they cast it off. Yeah, genau. Yeah. Working on it. When in doubt, yeah, genau. Another disclaimer. Just another disclaimer. Peter's not claiming to be any expert. Not even in aviation. I'm just a crazy av geek when I go plane spotting for LA flights. No expert. And when I go do the boat thing, I'm no nautical expert either. I'm just a av geek having a lazy afternoon at the beach. We're no experts here. Thanks. Just a disclaimer. Wow, look at this. Wonder of the seas. By the way, look at this. This is a lot of rain coming in. I should say, yeah, possibly coming in. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that rain wall. Uh, yeah, I think that's the proper weather term. Yeah, a lot of rain coming. Dark skies. Norwegian getaway. Getting closer and closer. We'll see if we have any dolphins. Okay, we'll see any. We'll see if we have any sightings of dolphins. We now know there's dolphins in the water. Oh my goodness! Look at this. I think we have dolphins. Are these the dolphins? Oh, look at this, you guys. I think we have them. Is that it? No. All right, you guys. I'm told that we have dolphins right around here. Right around here, my friends. Dolphins. Do you see anything? Let me know if you see anything. Right there on the center of the screen, we should have dolphins. That's what I'm being told. They might be trying to ride the wake of this advertising boat. Nothing so far. I haven't seen anything yet. All right. Well, I haven't seen anything yet, but we'll definitely keep our eyes open. Norwegian getaway getting seriously close. I think we have a good chance of having. I see you guys talking about the advertisement. Yeah, you can't escape advertisements even at the beach. Norwegian getaway. Will we have a dolphin sighting like we saw earlier with Wonder of the Seas? This is a picture of what we caught for like half a second. We're going to try and recreate that, okay? Norwegian getaway in the next few moments. We have a super chat challenge, my friends. We have a super chat challenge. We'll see how close we can get to the big 30. It's in honor of future dolphins. If you guys are excited about spotting the dolphins, some say that super chat challenge sends some good vibes. Okay. I'm literally just giving them a free plug. The advertisement. My neighbors are asking, "What are you doing? Watching the boats?" My neighbors are like, "Wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool what you're doing." Okay, really cool livery, my friends. We have Norwegian Getaway. I can't wait. All right, let's see. Let's see. We have two chances. Okay, two big chances with these two cruise ships. Norwegian Getaway. All right, well, there you go. Peter hasn't... Goodness, Peter was muted for, what, the past 10 minutes, I think. It happens. What have I missed? What have you... Well, I just told you my plans regarding Miami. I just spilled the beans regarding future locations. What am I doing here? Okay, so listen, we have only 50 likes away till we cross the big 400. Now it's only 40. Gotta remember what I was saying. Monica says challenge accepted. Peter, thanks so much. We have a challenge accepted. Oh my goodness, how long was I muted? Well, we have a challenge, and a lot of you have participated. Don't think I haven't seen you. We are waiting for the Dolphins. I love the livery. I also said that. Oh my goodness, can't believe I was muted. Yeah, it was a while. Well, there you go. All right, you guys, be careful as I take better precautions to not forget to unmute myself. Now only 20 likes away. Yeah, Jen says the Peter spilled the beans while he was muted. I spilled the beans on future locations, my plans on Miami. Plains of Los Angeles, now that I'm not muted, says, hello, Peter. Good to see more ships and boats today. Next time you go to San Francisco, you could do some ship spotting there as well. Yeah, but you know something? Nothing beats Miami, I think. It's just the nonstop activity. And today is a Monday. Everyone went back to work. You know, for example, on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the activity is just so much. You know, you have these little boats here. You have the parasailing. You have the banner planes. Just have so much activity out here in South Beach. Can't believe 1 hour. Oh my goodness, did I mute myself for 1 hour? 400 likes, everybody. 400 likes, getting pretty close to that. Number 15 away. 15 likes away. Oh, that's the pilot boat. Look at this. We're gonna have the expert climb off Norwegian Getaway. Yeah, thanks so much, Cat Nerd. I see it. I saw your message. So that's the maritime expert helping Norwegian Getaway exit the port. He or she's an expert in high tides, in ocean currents, etc., etc. And once it's safely out of the port's channel, the maritime expert hops on the pilot boat to travel to sea. Which door? Oh, that's the door opening. Is that the door opening up? Over there by the, what is that? Is that a pelican? Is that a goose? Something or other. All right, pilot boat. We'll see if a door opens up. Oh, there you go. There's a door. Do you see that? Right in the center of the screen, a door is going to be opening up, and we'll see the expert. There you go. The door's opening up. We'll see he or she climb out of Norwegian Getaway, climb on the pilot boat. All right, I'm hearing thunder, my friends. I'm hearing thunder. Are we fully zoomed in? Yes, we are. We haven't seen the exchange yet. Did I mute myself again? No, I didn't mute myself. See, now I'm paranoid. The ladder is coming down. So that's not the Jacob's ladder, right? Cat nerd? Brad? That's not the. That's just a ladder thingy. All right, the ladder has been extended. And we're going to see he or she climb out of Norwegian Getaway. What a job, no? What a job. I never knew that existed until Saturday, a few days ago. What do you think is cooler? Airport ops, racing down the runway, doing routine inspections, or being a maritime pilot helping massive cruise ships and cargo ships leave and enter the port of Miami? What do you think is cooler? Did I mute myself again? Goodness, I hope not. All right, there goes someone. Wow. I am so impressed with that job. Look at that. That's so cool. Let me zoom out here. Let me give you an idea of how zoomed in we are. Wow, look at that. All right, and looks like the pilot boat is getting closer and closer to Norwegian Getaway. Getting really dark out there, my friends. We might even be able to spot some lightning. There's a massive thunderstorm to the south of us. He or she hasn't climbed out yet. All right, we are waiting for the transfer to happen. Any moment now, we're going to see someone climb out of Norwegian Getaway and climb down those stairs and hop on to the main pilot boat any second now. You know, I regret so much not going live earlier in the past week. You know, it was Josh on Saturday who said, "Peter, I think it's a good idea. Peter, you should go do it. Peter, you should go live." I'm sure the viewers will love it. So a big thanks to Josh for helping me and giving me that final push I needed to go live on Saturday. And well, the rest is history. Yesterday we went live on the main LA Flights channel. Today we're live on the Caveman channel. But I think as long as I'm here and have an opportunity to film the boats, I think you guys want to see some boats, right? What do you think? Give me a yes, give me a no. Ship spotting, cruise ship spotting with LA Floats. As long as we have an opportunity, I think why not, right? Just 22 likes. Correction, just 27 more likes. 27 likes until we cross 450. 450 on LA Floats. Craig says yes. Cat Nerd says yes. Girl Boss says hashtag more than planes. That's definitely what we are. Lijo Dijkstra says yes. D in Cape Town says great idea. The guy says there's a thing about ships that is fascinating. Tony Kubero says yes. Lori says yes. Scott says yes. Monica, yes. Ander Frank says trust the host. Hey, Pedro in San Sebastian, Spain. A big hello to your wife as well. Pedro and Nerea. Venkman7 says yes, although I missed the question. Venkman7, I'm asking the LA Flights family if I should go live on LA Floats more often. Andrea, hey Andrea, watching from upstate, says hello Peter and everyone, watching while eating some pasta and salad. Kids and Duo says yes. Tammy says yes. Love to hear that. Bankman7 now says absolutely yes. All right, my friends, we have a super chat challenge. I'm sorry I'm getting to these messages till now. Albatross14 says LA Floats is 10 out of 10. Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much for being with us. Yesterday, you stayed up pretty late waiting for Yanko Tango. We were able to zoom into the 747 departing Miami International. We have Al 1000. I thought we had a bit of buffer there, but I think it's okay. I think it's just my my browser crashing. Al 1000 sending us a $2 super chat talking about how LA Floats helped him finish the DC3 Lego set. Mr. Paul Williams, you were the third one in the challenge. Hashtag Team LA Flights. Thank you for everything, Mr. Paul. Lori says, loving the streams. Vegas Joe out there in Vegas says, sending positive vibes to all marine life, especially the dolphins. We spotted dolphins earlier today. If you're just joining us, we spotted dolphins swimming alongside Wonder of the Seas. And we're trying to recreate that. We have one more cruise ship. Okay? One more. And we're going to hope we see some dolphins. If not, then, hey, we'll try and zoom in. We'll try and spot the dolphins later on in the week. Dan Cape Town sending us a South African super chat because dolphins bridge the air and water realms. They are powerful emblems of emotional balance. Super cool. Hey, Brad, thanks so much. In honor of what would have been the Colonel's 100th birthday, if he made it a few more months, Semper Fidelis. Thanks so much, Brad. Don't really have the full context there, my friend, but thank you so much, Brad. We appreciate you. We have Sarah sending us a friendly dolphin vibes. Thanks so much, Sarah. We have RD777 says, you only see it live once. Hashtag trust the host. Cheryl Hansel says, what a great day of spotting at the sea. Cheryl, I hope you're having a nice, relaxing day watching the boats during our lazy Monday afternoon at the beach. Mr. Jim L, part of the challenge, says, thanks for all the tomfloatery. Tomfloatery. I like that one. That's a good one, Jim. Monica says, challenge accepted. Hello, Peter. Hello to you, Monica. One Fly Vet, part of the challenge. Thanks so much for helping out. We have another day of float spotting. Hello, LA Flights family. We've been missing you. Welcome back. Carnival Frog, last so far, says, do you bite your thumb at us, sir? Samson, I do bite my thumb, sir. Shakespearean says, for Shakespearean for challenge accepted. Thanks so much, Carnival Frog. You almost lost me there. But I got it. I think I finished that message. We have MSC Seaside. Is this Seaside? Hold on a minute. Let me take a look. MSC Seaside in front of us, traveling at 11 knots on a heading of 114 degrees. I do love the MSC ships. Absolutely love them. Wow, look at that. Look at the size comparison. Look at the people out there. Keep an eye on those possible dolphins. And my big apologies there to Cat Nerd and Brad. Absolutely, 100%. Thank you so much for the reminder there, Cat. Well, Cat, do you want me to say that? Do you want me to keep that private or? But let's just say, just for you know, keeping it simple here. I now understand. So sorry about that, Brad and Cat. Thanks so much for that friendly reminder. Peter is a little loopy out here in Miami. All right, let's take a look. Let's zoom in to see if we have any dolphins out here. Oh, look at this. Hold on. I'm going to show you this. We have, what is this? Is this like a tugboat? Pilot boat. Okay, that's the pilot boat. Right in the wake of Seaside, MSC Seaside. Too bad I can't hear you guys. I can't let you hear, but MSC Seaside right now honking the horn. Oh, wow, look at this. We have the 747. So many things to see right now. Looks like they switched the runways to the departures on 9. Oh, hold on. Let's see. We have Lufthansa 463 departing via runway 9er. Looks like they switched the runways at Miami International. Flying to Frankfurt. Is Uli still watching? Uli. I saw Uli chatting away earlier. Yesterday we spotted Yanko Ranch. Yanko. I was about to say Ranch. Yanko Tango Retro Livery. There you go. Peter's losing it, spotting the boats. Wow, look at that going into the clouds. That's super cool. All right, dolphins. I don't want to miss the dolphins here. So it looks like the pilot boat is sailing in front of MSC Seaside. We have a banana sticker for the yellow boat. Is this the banana lounge opening up? Thanks so much, Lori, for the yellow boat. We have the banana doors possibly opening up. Thanks, Don. One more to the Super Chat Challenge. We have Don says, ahoy, Peta, ahoy, Captain Peta, and LA Floats crew all aboard for a great show. Ah, I can't believe it. We had dolphins. Oh, my goodness, we have dolphins. Dolphins spotted. Yes, I think I got it. I got it. We have dolphins. We have dolphins. Wow! Yes, confirmed. We did it. This was the last opportunity for us to see the dolphins. This is our last cruise ship leaving the port of Miami. And with MSC Seaside, we have something spectacular. That's a pot of dolphins swimming alongside MSC Seaside on LA Floats. What do you think of that? That's definitely a highlight. Amazing. I told you that Super Chat Challenge was going to work. We're 10 into the 30 Super Chat Challenge. I told you what's going to work. Told you. Wow. We're going to keep the camera just like this, okay? We're going to keep it like this. Hit that like button, everybody. We're only 30 likes away from crossing the big 500. Wow. I'm trying to pan the camera over here to see if we can see some more of the dolphins, but let's see. Oh, there they are. They're still there. How cool. Wow. We got to check the back of the boat. Got to check. Got to check. Anything? Anything? What do you see? What do you see? What do you hear? Nothing? No, nothing. Let's go to the front of the ship again. Imagine there's 4,000 people out there that don't know what just happened. That is super cool. If you're just logging in, welcome to LA Floats. This is our our fourth and final cruise ship of the day. And I still see them. I still see them. Alert. We have dolphins still swimming alongside MSC Seaside. I just saw one jump. Oh, there they are. If you look closely, there they are. It's right on the center. And we have a cargo ship leaving the port of Miami right now via government cut. So we have another big boat taking a lot of cars. Wow, looks like it's taking a lot of cars out here away from Florida. Wow. So many things to see. Wow. Okay. So many things to see. We're gonna leave MSC Seaside. I still see Flipper. Okay. Let me show you the cargo. Oh, there goes the pilot boat. I don't want to see the. I don't want to miss the exchange here, the transfer. Wow, what a view for that little, the small yacht. I'm sorry if I'm messing up these, these terms here. I'm no nautical expert, even on LA flights, and we do aviation. I'm no aviation expert. We just have fun. We're just having fun out here. Man, there's so many things to see. Okay, let me show you the cargo. Let's take a look at the cars. Pretty generic cars. I see the Lexus. I see some Toyotas. Where's the Ferraris at? No Ferraris? Where's the Rolls Royce? I see Jeeps. Nothing out of the ordinary. That's pretty cool. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some Dolphins with this one. Where's the Ferraris at? Come on. Wow, look at that. The seas are getting a little more choppy. I want to give a big thanks to everyone who's participated in the LA Floats Super Chat Challenge. So far, we have 10 out of the 30. We have Don, we have Tony, Carnival Frog, One Fly Vet, Monica, Jim, Cheryl, RD777, Sarah, Brad, D in Cape Town, Joe, Mr. Paul, Williams, Al1000, and Albatross in the Super Chat Challenge. Thank you all. Thank you so much. I'm trying to find those dolphins, ladies and gents. I'm trying to find the dolphins. Come on. One more. Come on. One more dolphin sighting would make my day. I just think this is so cool. Absolutely so cool. Ten likes away till we cross the big 500 for the day. 500 likes. Learning Course, I love this, says easily the best live stream. Thank you. Thank you, Learning Course. I'm happy you are enjoying it, my friend. Oh, man, I don't want to miss the Dolphins, but we have a Thriller out and about. This is Thriller. You pay $50 to go on board. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. That must be such a cool experience, especially when the cruise ships are leaving port. All right, I'm gonna ask again. Who would go on that? I know Cat Nerd would say no. Hey, I know Cat Nerd says no, but how about you, Brad? Would you go on Thriller? Look at that. I think that's so much fun. As the camera loses it, bear with me. Uli says yes. Uli, it's $50 US. 50 US. Minding your business says yes. Tony, yes. Craig says yes. Thankman7, I would go on Thriller for sure. Come on, that's so cool. I want to go. I want to go before I leave. If I leave Miami. What? Look at that. Look how cool that is. Paul says yes. Carol, yes. Remate host says yes. Carnival Frog says probably would go. Life's good. Welcome. Welcome to the Monday LA Floats edition. So, Life's good. We missed, you missed dolphins. A pot of dolphins flying along these massive cruise ships, and we're trying to spot them again with the cargo ship. So far, we haven't seen anything with the cargo ship. Wow, look at this. Albatross, the brave woman, says, no, it's far too slow. Nice. Brett says, yes. Swanson says, 100%. Cheryl says, yes. This is it. If you missed the dolphins at 5:47, we got a brilliant shot of dolphins dolphins swimming alongside MSC Seaside. Plains of Los Angeles says yes. You would go on Thriller. Willie says $50 for a boat trip with you, Peter. That's nothing. I would do it hundreds of times. There you go, Uli. That's the spirit. Uli, we've seen parasailing. You know what's parasailing? Now that's something I wouldn't do. Looks like there's no one out there parasailing right now. Wow, we crossed 500 likes, ladies and gents. 500 done. Maddie sending us a $5 super chat says that emergency boat on the container ship, this one right here, will drop in the water. Yeah, look at this. We'll drop from there into the water. I know, I've seen the videos and it's pretty cool. Hopefully they don't have to use it, etc., etc. But if they do, if you're seeing it, you know, just them training or something without an actual emergency, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Solid State, thanks so much. I know you've been watching in the Lurkers Lounge. Challenge accepted. Thanks so much, my friend. We have Cat Nerd once again says, perfect seeing those dolphins in front of the cruise ship. As my grandfather was big into cruising years ago, he would have been 100 years old. And that's the colonel that Brad was mentioning before. And I'm so sorry about that. A little bit of confusion there from the loopy host. Thanks, Brad, and thank you, Cat Nerd. One more chance to see dolphins. That's a football thing, isn't it? Isn't the football team named the Dolphins out here? Or the basketball team? Something like that. Or the baseball team. Well, I think if we would have seen dolphins, I think we would have seen them by now, right? Look at this. We have a banana helicopter. All right, there it goes. We got the banana. Banana helicopter. Wow, look at the skies out there, ladies and gents. Look at that. Look at that. That is some dark, dark skies. And we have the Banana Door Lounge open. Carnival Frog, one fly vet. Thank you, thank you. Josh Leclerc says, good afternoon. Peter. GRA09 says, anyone on the beach to shine the light? Do we have anyone on the beach? We had someone from inside a cruise ship yesterday shine the light, which was pretty cool. First ever, at least on LA floats. Look at this. This is a pretty cool shot with the cruise ship out here with gnarly skies out there in the background. We have Aaron Adams, Banana Super Chat for the Banana Helicopter. Thanks so much, you guys. We have Mr. Paul Williams, last but not least, in the Banana Club for the Banana Helicopter. Wow, look at this. Look at the weather. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a water spout. Who knows? Wow, pretty intense out there. Pretty intense. Just now the wind picks up. Yeah, Cat Nerd. We should have some pretty decent lightning. Yesterday it got pretty crazy at night with the lightning. You know what we need? We need to summon Thriller, the speedboat touristy boat. Wow, look at this. Look at that sky out there. Will we see lightning? I'll definitely see lightning tonight, but the question is, are we going to see lightning like right now? think we're weather spotting right now. We're trying to see if we have a water spout. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Bit of plane action. Yeah, we might be able to see some lightning in the next 20 minutes or so. Do you guys want to stay and see some lightning? Give me a yes, give me a no. Oh, let's wait for the possible lightning. I think we have the, this could be the pilot boat. Yep, that's it. Pilot boat. Carnival Frog coming in with a banana super chat for the banana pilot boat. Oh boy, Uli says no to the lightning. It's just a little lightning, Uli. Just a little lightning. What would Josh say? Just a little water, just a little lightning. The winds are definitely picking up, my friends, and we're only 15, now 14. 14 likes away till we cross 550 likes for today. Oh, well, come on, come on, come on. Where is it? I'm hearing something. Hold on. I'm hearing something. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's happening? I'm hearing something. Let's see. What's flying above us? Okay, it looks like a plane, but... Wow, look at this. What's that? Oh, that's a kite. Okay. Is that a kite? Yep, that's a kite. Wow, I'm hearing a lot of sounds right now. A lot of interesting sounds. You know, I'm definitely hearing thunder right now. I know you guys can't hear it because I have the sounds quite muted out here. because of music issues, but the weather, the conditions have definitely turned in the past few minutes. Yeah, look at that. As you can see, the water has gotten a little more choppy. Solid State, thanks so much. Solid State says, let's go for lightning. Let's go for lightning. Wow, the weather is absolutely bonkers. Look at that. I think I see like a funnel or something. Hmm. Funnel. Look at this. I think we might have a funnel here. Wow, there's a lot of rain just a few streets to the north of us. All right, let's go for it. By the way, look at that. Look at that pretty cool 2-for-1 special. Look at that wall of water out there. Hey, Diana. Great to have you on board. Diana says, ahoy, everyone. Let's take a look. Let's go for the 2-for-1. Look at this. I love to hear this from our longtime viewers. Randy says, I am rather into this. Welcome to LA Floats as we try, I don't know, as we try something new, you know? I'm not saying this is going to be the permanent way of doing things. Of course not. But this is cool. You know, I like this. I'm going to see where this takes us. Welcome to LA Floats, Randy. The world's biggest cruise ships. Oh, Randy, you got to replay. So, replay. We were spotting some of the world's biggest cruise ships. And I think for 2 cruise ships, we had a pod of dolphins swim in front 2 out of the 4 cruise ships. A spectacular sight. Look at this. Let me zoom out just a bit. Wow, the weather has definitely changed so much over the past 20 minutes. Hey, Cat Nerd, so what do you think? We might see some lightning in the next few minutes? Wow, it's getting so dark out there. Wowzers. Looks like I'm getting lightning proximity alerts as well. Yeah, wow, look at this. We might have a lot of water, a lot of rain coming to us in a few moments. Look at that. Look how dark it's getting out here. I might have to pack it in. I might have to pack up. Yep, there you go. I'm starting to feel the raindrops, ladies and gents. The trees are moving. Wind is definitely picking up. Wow. We got some violent weather coming up. Starting to feel those raindrops. Oh, 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 oh. Looks like the lifeguards are calling the people in. I'm hearing the whistles. Yep, look at that. They're putting up red flags. Yep, there you go. Water closed to the public. They're closing the beach. The red flags have just went up. Wow, look at that plane out there. Gonna go flight straight into the storms. November 334 Tango Alpha going straight into the storms. Oh, thunder. I'm hearing thunder. Like I said, I'm getting a lightning proximity alert on the phone. Red flags along the beach. The beach is closed. Wow, look at that. You can really see how turbulent it's getting. Might even be turning back. Yep, there you go. I think it's doing a 180. It's coming back. It did not want to go through the storms. The storms are too intense to the north of South Beach. Now the thing is, though, there's a lot of storms to the south of us as well. So it looks like this guy's going to have to try and maneuver around the bad weather. Yep, nope, I'm out of here. All right. Well, we've been following this plane right here for the past, what, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? I can't wait to see how the storms have intensified to the north of us, causing this one to do a 180. Wow, look at this. This little guy trying to maneuver around the storms to the north and to the south of us, trying to find a way out. Hey, Eder, great to have you on board for today. Well, we spotted 4 cruise ships today, but right now we are storm chasing from right here in South Beach, Miami. At least there's no more music playing. So right now we are being surrounded by some strong storms to the north and to the south of us. It looks like this little guy is in some sort of holding pattern in between the 2 storms to the north and to the south of us. Yeah, there you go. There's no, I'm sure there's no VFR anywhere. Visual flight rules. With the visibility dropping this way, this is definitely IFR. That one trying to find any patch of clear skies. Wow, I'm hearing a lot of water, my friends. I might have to pack it up, okay? I might have to pack up and end the stream at any moment. Any moment. There's a lot of water coming down right now. All right, there you go. Let's. Oh, there it is. There it is. Science 75. Welcome to LA Floats. It's something about dolphins. Okay, you have to replay the stream. We found dolphins, a pod of dolphins swimming alongside cruise ships. Science 75 today. A really cool day, watching the ships on LA Floats. It's amazing. Look at this. A whole bunch of water is right now falling down. Wow, it's pouring. It is pouring, ladies and gents, and we have red flags conditions. So this means the beach is closed. We have a lightning proximity alert on the phone going off. We have lightning in the near area. Thunder, heavy rain, a lot of wind. I might have to end the stream at any moment. Wow. It is really coming down right now. This is the timestamp for dolphins. If you guys want to see some dolphins swimming alongside the world's biggest cruise ships, 5:47 p.m. Thanks, Science 75. That's the second one. You're putting us halfway there to complete the challenge. Thanks so much, Science 75. It's great to see you. Welcome to Miami, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Wow, look at this. Let me show you how intense the rain is. Yep, look at this. The beach is closed, but we still have people out there. Yeah, we still have people out there. Look at this. Let me zoom into the edge of the trees here. Look at that. Look at how intense the rain is. I'm telling you, I might have to pack up immediately. Whoa. Thunder. All right, hold on. I wanna let you hear. Now that there's no music, okay? I wanna let you hear what's going on outside, okay? Do you hear that? It's a whole bunch of rain. Wow. Thanks so much, Friendly Forester. Thanks so much. LA Floats rocks. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Friendly Forester. You are putting us on the second half of the challenge. 16 out of 30 done. Thank you, Friendly Forester. Cheers. Wow, you guys. Wow, wow, wow. Moose, thanks so much, my friend. LA Naps Premiere. We appreciate that. Thanks so much for that. We have Lima Papa 23. Welcome to LA Floats as we try and wait for the storm to pass. Maybe we get to see some of the ships go back to Port of Miami, but right now the wind and the rain doesn't look like they're dying down. Thank you, Lima Papa 23. Welcome, welcome. Hey, there you go. Just on the Dolphins. Great coverage. Science 75. I'm very happy you saw the replay. Dolphins. That's that. Yep. There you go. That's the super chat challenge in honor of the Dolphins. Wow, look at the people. They are racing out of the beach now. What time was it again? It was 5:47, I think, right? 5:47, where we saw the dolphins. They were swimming alongside the world's largest cruise ships. Wow, look at that. The beach starting to flood. Wow. Okay, take a look. I'm going to leave the ambient sound, but you can't say anything, okay? Or else I'm going to have to make the stream private, okay?
Okay, I want to say two things.
All right, go for it.
That balcony is entirely flooded. Look at all the water building up on the beach already.
I know,
See
Buggy.
it?
I know.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah, they
Alright,
get not.
this one is a severe thunderstorm, and there there's like a localized flood warning with it.
Okay, Buggy. No more words, okay? Please, okay? No
Okay,
more.
done.
No more. Don't say anything, okay?
Okay.
All right, now. Starting now. Looks like the lightning, looks like the thunder is getting closer and closer, ladies and gents. Let's see how loud it's going to get. I'll be right back. How about that, you guys? How about that? I installed a better microphone. Does that sound better?
All right, I'm getting the rain notification. Heavy rain starting in the next 15 minutes. Heavy rain and I'm sure the thunder and lightning. hopefully you guys can hear me. Because I connected a simple ambient microphone to capture the rain and thunder, there's a lot of echo, so I had my headset muted. Don't worry, I haven't said anything, you haven't missed anything. So it looks like we have another wave of storms as we convert LA floats to LA Storms Miami edition. Another storm, a lot of lightning, I'm sure, a lot of thunder. Do you guys want to stay live and have a bit of a, I don't know, I guess like a rain room cam with the microphone on? Give me a yes, give me a no. The next storm barreling towards us, hitting us in the next, I think a few minutes. I mean, you can see that wave of rain. So you can see how dark it is out there. No boats in the ocean right now. Just rain, just storm. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go quiet, okay? So it's just basically gonna be room cam with the storm, okay? And we'll have the ambient mic on. Unless someone starts playing music, unless our neighbors start to head out to their balcony and have a conversation, we don't want to capture that. We want to protect their privacy, of course, so we'll mute. If it stays like this, then we'll keep the mic on. Yes, deal? Oh, did you hear that? I hear the thunder already. What do you think? Learning Chords, you know, we're thinking about it. Learning Chords asking, are you going to keep this all night or not? Maybe. Can you hear me? Okay, how about this? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm just gonna repeat myself, okay, just in case you didn't hear me. So we have the next storm barreling towards us. Literally right now, it is starting to rain. It's a downpour. We're going to have the thunder. We're going to have the lightning. Do you want me to keep this sort of room cam, but storm cam on? There's no boats in the water. There's no nothing. There's no cruise ships anymore. It's basically just storm watch / room cam as we try and come up with a creative name here. Storm chasing? Yes or no? Give me a yes or no. It's pretty much just going to be the storm, okay? You won't hear me. You won't see me much. I think I'm just going to go inside. Do you want me to keep this on? Give me a yes. Give me a no. For now, let's hear the rain. Get ready. It's going to storm. So I'll keep the mic on unless our neighbors go to their balcony and have a conversation. I'm going to mute the microphone to protect their privacy. Or music starts playing from down below, but I don't think they're going to be playing music because of the torrential downpour. Massive storm barreling towards us right now on LA Floats. Stormy Miami edition. Do you want to keep the camera on? Yes or no? For now, enjoy the ambient sounds from a stormy Miami. How about this, my friends? I'm going to change the camera lens, okay? So I'm going to change the camera. The screen's going to go black. Give me 1 minute, okay? I'm going to keep the ambient sounds on. We're going to have a better camera for this.
Enjoy. I know it took me more than a minute. Enjoy. All right, you guys. It looks like the weather, the rain is kind of passing. I think I'll be ending this room cam after the cruise ship thing. So I'll I think I'll end I'll end the live. I think we're picking up conversations from the beach and stuff. We have a really powerful mic. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm going to check the cruise ship schedule for tomorrow, and if there's a whole bunch of ships, then I guess we'll go live again on LA Floats. Deal? Does it sound good to all of ya? Looks like the winds are going to be more favorable for Miami International on Thursday, so expect us to go live from Miami Airport on Thursday on the main LA Flights channel. And again, I say I'll check the cruise ship schedule for tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Okay. And on that note, we'll call it a night, or I'll call it an afternoon. I'm looking at the messages right now. Okay. See you soon. Possibly tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Bye-bye.